Hello everybody and welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to review the science fiction movie Antimatter that was released in 2016. And this is a movie that stars Yaiza Figueroa, Philippa Carson and Tom Baker Duffy, and was directed by Keir Burrows. And this is quite a slow-paced intellectual science fiction movie, and I do feel some of the promotional material for this kind of misadvertises it, misrepresents the movies. A lot of it is making out that it's something that it's not. It's a bit making out it's a bit ex machina or a bit actiony, and it really isn't that. If you go into this movie thinking you're going to get like a standard sci-fi movie here, forget it. You're going to be deeply disappointed because you really don't get that. What you get here is a really slow-paced, intellectual, but very thought-provoking science fiction movie. And it focuses on a character called Anna, who is an Oxford PhD student. And along with some of her friends and colleagues, they are experimenting and they kind of discover how to send one mass from one area to the other, like by creating a wormhole type thing. And in order for them to progress their research, they decide to do a human test. And they draw straws, and Anna draws a straw, and she has to do the human test. So they successfully, or so they think, successfully transport her from one spot to the other in the same room. And the following day, she's not herself. She can't retain her memories, she's no appetite, she can't eat or drink, and she slowly feels like she's losing her mind. And she gets very paranoid, she thinks she's being followed, she thinks everyone's out to get her, and she becomes increasingly paranoid as the movie goes on, trying to seek answers as to what's happening because she feels like people are keeping things from her. And that is the general story that we get here for this movie. I don't want to say anything else. Obviously, I don't want to give spoilers away. Now, this is quite a conflicting movie because I did enjoy this movie. I thought it was expertly made in a lot of ways, and I thought the acting was really wonderful throughout, pretty much. And the idea was very interesting. Now, I think what this movie gets wrong is it potentially could alienate its audience, because the first 15-20 minutes of this, it feels like you're the new kid in the science class and you do not have a clue what they're talking about at all. And it may well be somebody could watch it and think that's absolutely right what they're saying, that makes sense. But in layman's terms, for an audience member watching that, you start zoning out because I'm sure they wanted to go down the realism route, but I feel like they went heavy and hard down the realism route to the point where it kind of would alienate some of the audience members, I think, and they may well give up within the first 20 minutes. This film really gets interesting after they undertake the human experiment on Anna. And then it does become a little bit more interested in the sense of you don't understand, along with Anna, what's happening, and you become invested in the story at this point because you don't know what's happened. Something's clearly happened, but it's all very subtle. It's very, very subtle things. She keeps seeing visions of people with these monkey masks on, and you're not sure if she's imagining it or if it's real. If there's been a shift, if she's phasing in it. There's so many things that you start thinking. You put your sci-fi brain on, and you start thinking all these things that could potentially have happened or what could be going on. And the actual end reveal was somewhere in between. It was a little bit underwhelming, but there are clues throughout the movie if you choose to take note, that does contribute to the reveal at the end. But I do feel that this is an interesting science fiction movie. If you're expected a bog standard sci-fi action fast-paced thing, forget it, don't bother with this movie. If you're wanting to watch a slow-paced, intellectual, intelligent, um, thought-provoking science fiction movie, this is something different, and this may well be for you. It is an enjoyable movie. It is you do get invested in the characters, and it is well made. So therefore, I do recommend it because it is something a little bit different than what you may well be used to.